Is your healing? Is your healing? Your healing? Is your healing? Is your healing? Your healing?
Hey, healing besties! I am back from Puerto Rico. That vacation was so needed. Even though baby girl wore me the hell out, y'all. I think I'm traumatized from going on vacation with a 3-year-old. My mama just called me this morning giving me a pep talk because sis was on us. Anyway, I'm headed to hot yoga, y'all. Back at it. Your girl is back at it. So, what we got? Y'all, I know what I want to talk about today. So, I had to download some things to watch on my phone when I was going to be in airplane mode and so on, right? Y'all, I downloaded and watched Escaping Twin Flames. Honey, that documentary was crazy, y'all. It was so crazy. I'm trying to see if Notion has downloaded back to my phone. I had to offload a few apps so that I can have it's back here. I had to offload a few apps so that I can have some room on my phone for some things I needed to record, y'all. That's the only thing I hate about iPhone. I will be having y'all in a clutch. Y'all be swearing iPhone is the best thing ever, but I hate that. Like, I can't just pop a card in and get more memory. I ain't even gonna lie. I hate it. But hold on, I wanted to bring up Twin Flames because I wanted to talk about this documentary. So it's 3 parts. I only wrote notes for part 1 right now, so we're going to talk about part 1 now. I may talk about part 2 tomorrow on my way to Bikram. It's a posture workshop, guys. It's not Bikram yoga, but I'm still a little nervous to be in there for 3 hours. It is a full posture workshop, but I need it. So I'm about to register for that for tomorrow. And on the way there, hopefully I'll have notes for part 2 and we can talk about part 2. So what I wanted to talk about was like what I know about twin flames, what I'm learning about twin flames, and I haven't even wanted to detail what my notes as far as that. But what I'm gonna say, y'all, some spooky shit happened to me. A little bit spooky, right? I shouldn't say spooky, but you know what I'm saying. Little bit like, I don't know. When you on a healing journey, you guys, it's something about like everything feels like a fucking sign. Like everything feels like a goddamn. Like what that mean? What that mean? What? Wait. What does that like? That's how my days go. Like what that mean? What that mean? But anyway, so as I was scripting this particular topic for the vlog or whatever, I started thinking like, did I have any twin flames? Do I have any twin flames? So I started thinking about like exes I've dated, like, you know, did anybody feel like a twin flame? And I'm like, no, right? Because I'm going to be honest with y'all, like, I be like, I'm such a different person now that I can't see myself with hardly any of my exes. Like, I go down the list and I'm like, yeah, I don't want none of them. Like, no, right? Well, I go to sleep and then I have a dream about an ex. Like, and he never. The crazy part about it is, y'all, if we wanted to talk about soulmates, this person is probably the closest thing to being my soulmate, right? It's been 20 years, 2 whole decades, honey, 2 whole decades, but he was literally the person I was with before I married my ex-husband. And my ex-husband's fully aware that he was a rebound. It is what it is. Like, let's call a spade a spade. He was a rebound. So anyway, me and this individual have remained friends over 20 years. Like, if I text him now, he's going to respond. You know, it's not that, like, we've never tried to rekindle anything. And I've never introduced trying to rekindle anything or anything like that. But like everybody knows that that's my boo. That's the one that got away from me, right? So like I said, he never crossed my mind when I was thinking about twin flames. Oddly, very, very oddly. But then I dreamed about him that night. I was just like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's some... Don't do it. Because every other year I swear I'm gonna go get my man. Every other year I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna head up Baltimore, go get my man. And then the next year, girl, I'm not checking for anything. Oh, we are on to new shit. Let's not do that. So I think this is the year where I'm kind of like, well, next year is probably the slowly I'm gonna go back and get my man. Because this year I wasn't checking for me again. We're in that phase. So anyway, just wanted to drop that little tidbit of some odd ass shit the universe pulled on me while I was doing this twin flame thing. So y'all, I was trying to think, like, how would you best describe what a twin flame is, right? And essentially I was like, oh, it's like a puzzle piece, right? It just fits like a puzzle piece. You two fit together. And then I started thinking, like, no, I don't really like that description, because I don't want to ever describe or indulge in anything that doesn't acknowledge me as being whole as an individual, right? Without another person. So, I thought about a magnet. And you have magnets. Magnet is a magnet in itself without another magnet, right? But they draw together very easily and very intensely. So that's what made me feel like, okay. Now, and the difference, what I've learned, the difference is between a soulmate and a twin flame is a twin flame is more like you, right? Like, you guys probably have similar struggles, similar thought patterns, similar things you need to heal from. Like, it's almost like a mirror. Whereas a soulmate is like the yin to your yang. Like, you balance each other out. Like, you're different, but those differences balance you out perfectly. So that is what I get from between a soulmate and a twin flame. Also, for instance, a twin flame, you may be able to grow together by way of understanding each other because of the similarities, whereas a soulmate may help you grow because of the opposites of, you know, again, the balance of yin and yang. So anyway, so at this point, it's like, girl, soulmate me. I don't need my twin flame like that. You know what I'm saying? Just give me that soulmate. I need somebody that's gonna speak to my soul, but also have me giving me different perspectives of things in life. Like, I don't want somebody who may agree with me because their traumas match mine. I'll pass on that. So anyway, so also that's a cue that your twin flame you could possibly trauma bond with, right? I don't want to do that. So anyway, the escaping twin flame starts off. It's really about a guy named Jeff, and I think her name is Shalea or something to that degree. They're a husband and wife. They have this organization called Twin Flame Universe, in which they help people find and navigate love and finding their twin flame and being in a relationship with their twin flame. The problem is how they navigate. Not only is kind of scammy, but it's very aggressive and borderline abuse. Heavy gaslighting, heavy manipulation. So it starts out with a young lady speaking about her twin sister who joined the Twin Flame universe, and her mother is also speaking about the same young lady, which is her daughter, and how they received a final letter from her stating that basically she was going to cease contact. She blocked them off from her social media shortly after receiving the letter, and so on. And of course, this was a push by way of Twin Universe, and we already know why. You know, of course, most abusers, the first thing they do is alienate you from your support group and your family and your friends. You know what I'm saying? Strategically, very, very strategically. So one of the things that they mention is like after you join the twin flame universe, it's almost like a love bombing effect that happens. Like they'll post in a group, we have a new member, blah blah blah, and you're like love bombed by all these members. Everybody's praising you, you're getting all these messages. It's extreme, right? Another thing they spoke about was like when you're with your twin flame, they use what they consider a mirror exercise, which was to me another form of manipulation in a sense of how they use it. I think it's a terrible idea. I think the mirror exercise can be healthy when used properly, but I think for the way that they have them using it was a terrible idea. Like I'm gonna speak about a young lady named Marley. Marley was like the youngest in the group, youngest member to join. She joined at like 18, 19. Marley after Marley joined, Marley told them that she had got a message from a young man that was within the twin universe, sending her song lyrics. They then had her read the song lyrics on a Zoom call. Now, when Marley did so, Marley was crying, y'all. She was so emotional in doing so. And part of the reason she was emotional is because she felt really conflicted. She said that she initially felt that the guy was creepy, but they, of course, was pushing this was her twin flame. Now, through this whole part one, guys, of the documentary, not once did I hear them say somebody was not somebody's twin flame. It was almost like as soon as you mention somebody to them, all of a sudden that was your twin flame. And when they say it's your twin flame, like they would push you to do whatever is necessary to get that person and make it work with that person, right? So anyway, as soon as Marley told them about this guy, they was like, oh, this is your twin flame. Made her get on the call and read the lyrics to the song that the guy sent her. She's crying uncontrollably. And let me give you an idea about this twin flame of Marley's. This guy had a criminal record. This guy had no job. This guy was 11 years older than her, I believe. I think he was like 31 and she's like 19. 11 years older than her, okay? And she later found out that he suffered from some mental illnesses. Now, when I say that the mirror exercise was toxic or unhealthy, I shouldn't say toxic, unhealthy and manipulative, it's because the mirror exercise is basically, if I'm mad at my partner for whatever reason, I have to write a sentence and saying, I'm mad at you for doing whatever, right? But the second part of the mirror exercise is to change those nouns and pronouns to be me. So I am mad at me for doing A, B, C, D, whatever the partner is. Now, how me being upset with something my partner did turned around to me being upset with myself for something my partner did is like, what? So a lot of times when Marley would say that this man was abusive to her or toxic to her or whatever, they would use that mirror exercise to kind of project onto Marley. They would tell her things like, oh, it's because you're not creating the atmosphere for him, the environment or atmosphere for him to heal. I was like, oh my God. And this poor girl is only 19 years old, okay? And so, of course, that essentially made her feel like a failure. Now, Marley joined by way of her sister. So, to keep in mind, this is why, not necessarily that she wouldn't have been someone who could have fell victim to this without it. But the fact that her sister introduced her to it is another reason why Marley probably wanted to really buy into this particular organization. All right, let me see what else notes I got about it. So I told y'all about the mirror exercise. So yeah, so 𝐾𝐨 is another character in this documentary. I would say whistleblower. I don't know if you want to call her whistleblower, but one of the people who are speaking out against this particular organization in this documentary. 𝐾𝐨 had a guy. So again, as soon as 𝐾𝐨 mentioned one guy to these people, oh, that's your twin flame. So they had 𝐾𝐨 pursuing this guy from her past, saying that it's her twin flame. The guy took to the organization, Him and 𝐾𝐨𝐬 took to each other. The chemistry was really heavy in the beginning, and they proceeded to have this relationship, considering themselves twin flames. Well, shortly after that, of course, they pushed 𝐾𝐨𝐬 to post in a group. They want you to post a lot about your relationship, of course, because they want to use that as social proof, right? But also, I wasn't lost on the fact that I was like, oh yeah, they're trying to make her the face of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're about to be the spokespeople. And sure enough, of course, later on in part 2 and part 3, 𝐾𝐨𝐬 and old boy Joshua may have been Marley's. Anyway, 𝐾𝐨𝐬 and whoever her mate was, they pushed them to be coaches as well. And of course, in order to become coaches or some affiliate of a coach, they want you to take all of these classes that cost $200 plus a day or more. All right. So of course, they would tell the people that they had a gift. Jeff and Shalala, or whatever her name is, would tell the people that they had a gift where only they're able to see who your true twin flame is, which is why another reason why all these people were buying into this is my twin flame. So there was another young lady, and I'm sorry, I forgot her name, but she met her perceived twin flame at a Burning Sands concert, right? She's a DJ, she's a chemist, she's a very busy young lady, and she met her guy or twin flame, perceived twin flame, at a Burning Sands concert. And she talked about how, you know, the chemistry was very strong in the beginning, like just off the gate. So, of course, when you have those situations, it does make you feel like, oh, this is different than, you know, what I have with other people. It has to be something special. Of course, they tell her that's her twin flame. She ended up having a tragic accident while dating this guy. And shortly after that, I mean, she had a tragic accident after dating this guy, and she had to get some spinal work done and spinal surgeries and some more. So she's like, I don't think she was struggling to walk, but she was going through severe pain. It was a very traumatic situation where she was very vulnerable. And shortly after is when she landed upon the twin flame group. After she landed upon the twin flame group, of course, they tell her that that guy that broke up with her, yeah, the guy that abandoned her when she probably needed somebody most, was her twin flame. Listen, when I tell you that they didn't care what the situation was, I'm going to get into that in a minute. I just want to kind of wrap up the discussion with her. She was being encouraged to pursue him aggressively, you guys, even though this guy has already told her he don't want anything to do with her, right? It later resulted in him getting a restraining order against her. Now, she was told by the leaders the restraining order was not real and to pay it no mind. She was also told by other members of the group that indeed a lot of people had restraining orders, and it was pretty normal to have a restraining order placed against you for this particular group. Can y'all imagine somebody telling you it's all right, they put a restraining order against you? Like, girl, what? That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, she was told that if she healed herself, that she would heal the relationship. Child, I can't. Hold on, y'all. I'm here early because I need to get out and get some pictures in my yoga fit, girl. In my yoga fit, honey. All right, let me get through this last little bit. Okay, so even though she wasn't in a relationship with him, she was told that she was, and to pay his boundaries no mind, y'all. Y'all got her out here looking like a whole crazy woman. She was being told to do whatever it took. She was encouraged to text her ex, and he was recording every attempt of communication with her, even though he's already told her to cease contact and that he wasn't interested. Fast forward, she ended up running into him at a dance club just because they just happened to be at the same place. But because of this restraining order and her prior attempts, he called the police on her and got her ass locked up, y'all. And she's sat in jail with nobody to really call because she's already alienated herself from her parents and her family and cut them off. Then there's a black girl named Sharice that popped up, y'all. Now, when I saw her, I was like, now, Sharice, what in the world? Sharice was told also that somebody was her twin flame. Even though this person had a baby on the way with somebody else, they told her, don't mind that. That it didn't matter. That this was who she was supposed to be with, and that she was supposed to pursue him pretty much at all costs. Y'all, this was the craziest shit I ever seen in my life. Like, I can't even imagine. I get on here and I try to encourage people to heal. You know, I try to be somewhat of a coach in people's healing journey. I'm often doing phone calls for like consultations on customized waist beads. But I'm going to tell you this, and I always say, I tell y'all to try stuff. If it don't work for you, move on to the next thing. But the other aspect about it is like, if it don't feel right, likelihood is it's not right. Like, no, I do not agree one size fits all with any type of experience ever. So the mere fact that they're not only are they saying this has to happen, but they're also telling you to pursue people and disrespect people's boundaries is absurd. Absurd. And I just couldn't even believe I saw a black girl. Not saying we don't succumb to our own, because yeah, there's a cult. What's that boy name? I don't know. It's another cult out here, full of black people. So I'm not saying that we're exempt. But even a black girl said at one point, I don't know why they keep telling me my twin flame is in this group when there are hardly no black men in this group, and black people seem to be looking at me like I'm crazy right now. So yeah, sis. But she's also on here as somebody who's airing out this organization. So sis got hit quick enough. Let's just say that. But I'm about to go into hot yoga, y'all. I'm back. I got my new little fit. We about to do it. I'll let you guys later. Bye.
Back to the basics, been a lot of things, but I never been basic. Run around bases, came from the basement, never been shameless. So I got stay in the streets, get dangerous, so I might bang it. Don't like hanging, unless you family, please don't claim it. Like what you claiming, what you saying, what you bout and what you need. I'm at the house, ain't at the club. I'm really chilling with my seed. I love my poppy, put me on. I'm really chilling with OGs. Don't test my gangster, think I'm bitch made. We gon' fuck around. Tryna be here for a while in a good time, but we ain't stressed out, just good wine. When I look in the mirror, yeah, I look fine. Good people, times and good wine. Good wine, good wine, good wine, good wine. Tryna be here for a while in a good time, but we ain't stressed out, just good wine. When I look in the mirror, yeah, I look fine. Good people, times and good wine. Good wine, good wine, good wine, good wine. Streets get ugly, yeah, I seen it. Please believe me, I be tucked. Don't like smoking last so long, so I keep sipping on the scrub. Don't crave attention.
So, I'm headed to my birthday brunch with a few close friends, because your girl's birthday is tomorrow. I ain't got much, y'all. I'm exhausted. So yesterday I did do the posture workshop, the yoga posture workshop, and baby, I was so tired by the time I left there. We started off with like, what did we start off with? We started off with a flex class, which flex is it's not Bikram, so it's not the 26 postures, but it's a flow that they created. It's to normally R&B music of some sort, and the stretches are slow, essentially, so kind of like a yin almost. But anyway, we started off with that, and then we kind of just went through the 26 postures poses and postures or poses. So yeah, we went through the 26 postures or poses, and she kind of just talked about them and what you should feel, and how, and different aspects of how flex and Bikram connect. I'm just not ready to do Bikram, but nonetheless. And we did all of this in the hot room. The guy made a comment talking about a joke. I assume it was sarcastic, saying that at least we're not in the hot room, but I was hot as hell, so I assume it was like a sarcastic joke that went over my head. But anyway, y'all, yeah, I'm excited to get some brunch. I am excited to get some drinks and just kind of chill with my girls. Oh, what is going on, sir? What are you doing? What are you... Girl, that ain't even a motorcycle, I don't think. That's a moped. He on a belt like that. Anyway, so yeah, y'all, about to get into this brunch. It's my brunch, so these bitches gonna have to be on camera for a little bit. Like, deal with it, right? My day. I be respecting y'all day. Anyway, Scorpio season is lit. Just thought I'd remind y'all of that because y'all stay coming for us Scorpios. Now the men ain't shit, but the females, the women, we are fucking amazing. You better know us.
Side money, I stayed in. When hard times showed up, I could have caved in. Mama didn't raise a loser.
Usually I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull the drop tops out. Summer nights, it's a vibe, yeah. We've been keeping it in the house. Netflix and chillin', I GD.
Make the show as well.
I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know.
He said that they ran out, and he said he don't know if they paid their bill. Like I said, the stories of the actual ringing is what I believe you with that story thing, but that was such a convincing squeal though. It jumped me out. The way she did it was, I jumped up. I said, hey, happy birthday, man, happy birthday. That's that 5 mimosas.
I bought a round of mimosas for these heifers and they didn't want to drink it. So I literally got my little toast on camera and I drunk those bitches. So
She wants to pay. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for record.
Happy birthday.
thank you. Hey y'all, so this is Editor Ebb here. As you can hear, I am sick, you guys. I've been sick for about a week now. Like, I have never been sick this long. Normally it's 48 hours, y'all. I don't even normally take medicine. I just let it pass. But baby, this thing is wearing my ass out. And now my whole house is sick. Not only is my whole house sick, like,
whatever this is, I feel like it's running through the whole DMV. Anyway, I wanted to come real quick to end this video because, of course, you know, I gotta tell y'all, my little jizz, you know, protect your energy, love yourself, that whole little jizz. But I know that I am missing part 2 and 3 of Twin Flame, and I just haven't gotten to it, you guys. I haven't really wrote my notes out, and so y'all gonna have to catch that on the next episode. And please, if you hear my daughter coughing, just ignore it. I'm sorry. She is sick. Like I said, everyone's sick. But I really got to get these vlogs out. So I am working through this. So what I wanted to talk about before I ended this video was about my birthday brunch that you guys saw. Now, typically, I don't do birthday events like that. Like, so much so, you guys, like the last, I would say probably 5 years of my birthday has been my best friend buying me a bottle. Like, I have really depended on, and this sounds terrible, a bottle of wine from my best friend. And I sit in here and drink it by myself. That is what my birthday has consisted of. But new me, new shit, new vibes. I'm choosing to celebrate myself because I've been through a lot. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm 100% proud of how I pushed through all of it. So, as a result, we celebrating. So, I went to Puerto Rico. This family trip was so delayed. This trip was supposed to be originally a trip to Mexico for my son's 16th, which happened to be April 2020. Yes, y'all. So we had to cancel the trip because of the vid, and so we didn't go anywhere. We haven't really been doing anything. So this was the makeup trip, and it happened to fall. I planned it for my birthday. I got something nice planned for his 20th birthday in April, so I'll make up for it. But anyway, so yeah, I did that, and then I had a brunch. Text my friends, and it was last minute, y'all. So here's the thing. So I realized, you know, doing a little self-reflecting, one of the reasons why I really didn't do a whole bunch of birthday stuff was because I struggle with feeling like, or I have some trauma rooted in feeling like a burden or not wanting to be a burden, right? And I think that some of that comes from feeling as though, how do I put this? Because there's somebody gonna watch this and be like, bitch, don't cut my shit no more than you feel like it's a burden. No, it's not that. It's single mother life. Like, at the end of the day, when people will have events and functions, I will go out of obligation. Obligation and love. Like, don't get it twisted. I still love them. I still want my presence to be felt. I still want to celebrate them. But for me, all that I had to go through to get there, getting the kids settled, making sure they eat. I didn't work all day. I got to get dressed. Like, it was a lot. And my night never started off as exciting as everybody else's. You know, girls getting cute in their room, dancing to their music, talking to their friends. You know, people who are kidless, it's a much different experience. The pre-work of going out versus people with kids. It is what it is, especially if you're doing it solo. So, to say that, I felt as though, but maybe the burden that it became to me, I translate it as that being a burden to others. And so, I will often just not have stuff. And again, if I'm not having stuff because it's a burden, it probably was a little bit of a burden to myself as well. Like, I would be tired. I just don't feel like doing this shit, right? So, breaking out of that shit. Because this is a season of celebrating my wins. Small, big, and celebrating myself, okay? So, went out, celebrated with my friends. Actually, my friends and family, I texted them like last minute, y'all. I felt a little bad. Because back to that burden issue. But then I was also like, girl, no, we're not doing this. If they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. We're going to enjoy and be loved on by those who do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. And I loved it. And they celebrated me. And I was full, you guys. I was full of love. And so I really, really want you guys to put into perspective that it's so important to celebrate yourself. And be mindful that how you treat yourself is how people gonna treat you. So all the years where people didn't really consider my birthday to be much of anything, it was because I wasn't making it much of anything. The moment I made it something for me, they celebrated me. I felt it. I felt that they were happy to be there to celebrate with me. I didn't feel as though it was a burden to them. And by no means. And y'all know I really don't be going to other people's events and functions and vlogging it, right? I know them bitches know. Y'all bitches know y'all finna be on camera today, right? And everybody was like, yeah, girl, we know. We was already prepared. So, again, this is my crew. And if you saw it, very small. I think the only person that's like close circle of mine that was missing was my baby sister. And that was because she was dealing with the kids and some other stuff and she just wasn't able to make it. But this is my small circle. You see the picture. Oldest friendship goes back to 30 years. Freshest friendship goes to, what was it, 16 years? So yeah, I keep my circle small and I keep my circle long. They then watch me go through a lot of shit. But as a result, they also understand the transformation and the journey that they see me going through. And it's almost like they get it. They get it. So when I'm like, nope, it's a no for me. No, I'm not doing that shit. Nah, they get it. Nobody ever takes it personal. But even on the next level of that, if they are taking it personal, we have those conversations. We have definitely gotten to that place where we can have very candid conversations with each other in regards to things that have been said or done that may hurt our feelings. So, anyway, that was pretty much what I just wanted to talk to you guys about because it's so important to celebrate yourself. So anyway, you guys, until next time, y'all, love yourself, protect your energy, and deal with life's bullshit with grace and gratitude. Love ya.